Hello there, Zach. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Welcome in and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, guys. Welcome in. Welcome to my live. Happy Saturday. Welcome in. Let me know where you're coming from as you're coming in. Let me know. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, May. Welcome in, JN. Happy to see you here. Happy Saturday. Let me know where you are coming from as you're coming in. I would love to know. Let me know where you're coming from. Hello to Kudo. Welcome in. Welcome in and happy Saturday. Hello, E123. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Today's topic is going to be about learn the skills for an at-home business. That is the topic for today. We're going to talk about digital marketing and how people around the world are creating financial freedom through digital marketing. And I'm going to explain what digital marketing is and all the things. Let me know where you guys are coming from, and don't hesitate to tap on that screen. That helps the algorithm push out the live to more people. You can also share the live, and there's a little arrow at the bottom of the screen, okay? You can also share the live, all right? Do not hesitate to share the live. I'm just making sure that everything is in place. Okay. So let me know where you guys are coming from. I'd love to know. Hello, Zach. Welcome in. Welcome in, Bless. Welcome in, Melanie. Welcome in, guys, and thank you for being here. So the goal here, right, is to build the life that you want to wake up to. You know, I've been a hairstylist for 30 years, guys. My name is Damaris. For those of you that are new to my live, put a 1 in the comments if this is your first time in my live. I've been a hairstylist for 30 years, guys, and I am in midlife right now. And the one thing that I strive for is to wake up to build a life that I want to wake up to. Literally. That is it, right? That is all I want. Thank you for being here, Kate. Welcome to my live. So the one thing as a hairstylist of 30 years, a mom of 2, I'm 56 years old. I just turned 56 this April. The one thing that I've been striving to for years is to build the life that I want to wake up to. To build a life that I don't have to rush out of bed with an alarm clock and try to figure it out, right? Try to figure life out and go to a job, a 9 to 5. And that's the life that I've been striving for many years. All right. So being that I'm a working person, you know, I work all my life. I've never been handed anything. I've grinded all my life. I've worked hard. I've supported my family. I've done all the things. Now my kids are grown and I'm in a different place in my life. And I want to wake up to that life that I've been dreaming of, right? So how do you wake up to the life that you want, with just doing nothing about it, right? Like if you want to wake up to the life that you want, that dream life, right? Whether it's living by the beach, more time with your family, not waking up to a job that you hate, you know, not worrying about bills every day. Like if you want to wake up to that life, for me, I knew I had to do something about it. Right? That's what I had to do. I had to do something about it. I had to start taking the steps, because you can call it manifesting. You can call it all you want. Okay. Warm greetings from Venezuela. I hope your family's well. So yes, yeah, if you want to wake up to that life, you have to do something about it. And the one thing I learned, guys, the one thing I've learned in my 56 years is that you will not make it unless you start taking baby steps to do things. You will not make that dream come true until you start saying, okay, you know what? I'm going to take little baby steps. I'm going to take the steps to create that life I want. And I'm going to make these steps, even if they're mediocre and even if they seem like they're not good, because I'm taking steps that I've never done before, and I'm doing things that I've never done, and I'm not doing them well. That's okay. So I gave myself permission to do it. I gave myself permission to start taking the steps to create the life that I want to wake up to. All right. And I refuse to give up, because when you wake up, then if you give up, then what do you have? So this is why I'm here today. Thank you for being here. For those of you that never seen me before, put a 1 in the comments. I welcome you to my live. I show up every day. So there's a reason why I ask you this. There are 5 billion people on social media at any given time. Okay. This is the best time to start building skills in the online world. And if you're ready to start growing in a different direction, the direction that our world is going into, I suggest start learning a new skill in digital marketing or something digital, something digital. It doesn't matter what it is. And the reason why I say that is because we want to start working smarter, not harder. And the best way to start creating that dream and that life that you most desire is by taking mediocre steps and to start working smarter, not harder. Okay? Because I was done. Okay? So working in the industry. So thank you for being here. There's a lot more people in the room. Guys, I really appreciate you being here. One of the things I love most about doing lives is when people ask questions. Like if they have questions about whatever it is that I'm doing, and I will answer them as best as I can. If you need to go, because I know this live can go on for a little bit, don't hesitate to grab your Formula Freedom Blueprint. I have a link in my bio. Click my picture once, then twice, because my picture will come out twice. There's a little arrows there. Go there, put your email in there, get your Formula Freedom Blueprint, or you can leave it in the service box below. I've provided a little service box. You put your email in there after the live. I will send you information, or there may be information in there that you can go and get it yourself. Copy and paste it into your browser, and make sure that you look in your spam and promotions, because usually the blueprint will go there. So just put blueprint and it'll pop up. So this is where I am in my life. I am fed up, or I got fed up, right, with not moving, not growing as a human being. One of the things that I have done most in a year almost that I've been doing digital marketing, welcome in Neo, is that I've grown exponentially. I have been using my voice in a way that I've never used my voice before. And some of you may say, well, what do you mean use your voice? Everybody speaks, right? People that talk can talk and talk, right? No. There's more than one way to use your voice, all right? And when you use your voice to help people around the world and make an impact, whether you're inspiring people, promoting your products that will help them with a solution for their problem, or if you're doing it just to, use it as like singing, right? You use your voice in different ways. All right. And I've learned to use my voice in a way that I never thought was possible. And I just feel like even if that is all I get out of digital marketing, I'm already a winner. Because I feel like this has given me and opened my eyes to an opportunity that I didn't know existed. And it's to talk to people all over the world. So I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Damaris. I have been a hairstylist for 30 years. I have 2 adult grown kids. One is 35, the other one's 21. My son just graduated yesterday from school. And I am a very proud mother. And for years, I have been doing the same thing. I've been doing hair. I've been a cosmetologist forever. Do I love my business? I love it. I still love it. But guess what? It's time to start pivoting, because 30 years takes a toll in your body. And I knew I needed to learn a new skill. So I didn't want to go back to school, but I wanted to start a business from home. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to have to go back to school. I didn't want to have to work for anyone else. And because I enjoy working for myself so much, right? So that's when I said, you know what, it's time for me to pivot. So now I'm building a business that is global, right? And I'm helping people around the world start their own business as well with a blueprint that will help you to learn step-by-step skills that are going to push you into the next decade. Skills that are not only going to be good for right now, but are going to help you to build a business that is everlasting because it's in social media. And your website and your products will be in there for a very long time. And you don't need to have any skills. It's a beginner friendly. You don't have to worry about any of that. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as you having a phone, a smart device, and Wi-Fi, and learning the new skill and doing it every day and staying consistent. That's all that it is. So if you're ready to learn more about my blueprint, I'm going to walk you through the whole thing today. But if you are ready to learn more, you know where to go. There's a service box below. I'm going to put it up again because it keeps going away. And then you can go straight to my profile by clicking my picture twice. There's 2 arrows there. Put your information there. You'll get your Formula Freedom Blueprint right away. You can decide today if this is for you and start immediately. You will get your product delivered to you within 5 minutes. And you can start building that life that you most desire and learning a skill that can change your life and many people that you present it to forever, right? So we are in this thing called content creation era. This is where we're at, right? We're in the content creation era. And we are sadly mistaken if we think that people are going to go away from this thing right here. We are sadly mistaken if we think that people are going to live without this. If it's not this, it's going to be in here, right? Because this is where we're going, right? The camera's going to be right here. But we are in a content creation era, in a digital era, and everyone is going digital. Everyone's going digital. I just went on vacation the other day, and I know that this is coming, you know, but every time I go check in, I had to have a certain thing or whatever. Now it's all digital. Now I opened up the hotel room with my phone. Like it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. So why not start learning a new skill, moving with the times, and start building that life that you want to wake up to, right? Why not? Why not? Why can't we do that? Why can't we all have abundance in life? That's my question to you. Why only a few people can have abundance? And I think it's just that you have to say, yes, I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm going to learn something new. And that's it. And stop worrying about who says what and who and how you're going to be judged and all that stuff. Those are the things that I feel like I've taken away from digital marketing. It's not being afraid of whatever people say. Who cares? They don't pay your bills. You do you. That's how I see it. So I'm here sharing my story because I know how valuable it is to help people, to inspire people, and to help them move into this new era. All right. So I'm going to answer very common questions that people have. If you don't have any questions, it's okay, but you can put them in the comments and I will answer them as best as possible. But one of the most common questions that I get is, what is digital marketing? What is digital marketing? Digital marketing, guys, is promoting products and services via the internet. That's it. Digital marketing is promoting products and services via the internet. That's all that is. It's like free advertising, right? It's like you putting your products out there, whether they're physical or digital, and you're promoting it. Television, podcast, email marketing, social media. That's all digital marketing, guys. All right. So that's what that is. And content is how we put our products and services out there, right? So people that are doing TikTok shop, they show live or they post videos, right? Or if somebody's selling a course to teach you something, they'll talk about it like I'm doing right here, right? And you create content that attracts people. That's what I do. So if you wanted to know what I do, I literally create content that attracts people to my product. That is it. I create content that attracts people to my product. I create 7-second, 30 seconds, 90 seconds, and sometimes more videos. That's it. Some of them I just put words on the screen. Some of them I put a whole explanation about it. But I create content and I learn how to do that through digital marketing and my blueprint. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and grab it. I know some of you already are looking into it. Go ahead and grab it. Put your email up there. Grab your Formula Freedom Blueprint. It's free. You have access to learning. If you want to do more, then you go ahead and start and invest in yourself. That's all I can say. That's how simple my business is. I don't do any hard sales. I don't call anybody. I don't DM anybody. All I do is present the opportunity. All right. So all you're going to learn is digital marketing skills, which are valuable skills that are going to push you into the next decade. And that can be used in any business, guys, because you can use the skills that you learned with my digital marketing education, right? If you have a business of your own, if you have a law firm, if you have a hair salon, a barbershop, a restaurant, anything that you want to promote, this will teach you the skills to promote it. Okay. And not only that, but you also will get certified in digital marketing, which is even better. So that's an amazing thing. So you will learn skills that are very sought out for. Companies are looking for people that know how to create content, guys. All right. So the second question that I get is, how do beginners get started? How do beginners get started? If somebody doesn't know anything about digital marketing, right? Like me, I got into this and I had no clue what I was doing, but I bought the system, my blueprint, and I chugged away and I learned step by step. So you're going to learn one skill at a time. You're not going to try and figure this all out by yourself, guys. You're going to learn one skill at a time. You're going to follow a simple routine, all right? You're going to learn how to create content that connects with people. All right. And you're going to join a supportive community, guys. And you're going to stay focused and consistent. Okay. No such thing as perfection in this industry because people don't like perfection. People want authenticity and people want to know your story. People want to know about you. What takes you, what moves you, what makes you, shine. So my story and my ideal customer may be different than yours, and you'll learn that in the process. So that is what I do, guys. That is it. Simple. Content creation. And I didn't know how to do that, and I learned. And if you want to learn how to do that, it is available for anyone. Anyone in the world, wherever you are. Venezuela, Brazil, España, Africa, Australia, Canada. It doesn't matter what education level you have. As long as you have a phone and Wi-Fi, you can do this business from anywhere. All right. And you can start at any income level as well. So it's not just for the people that have a lot of money. Okay. So you can do it from anywhere, but you have to be willing to take the chance and learn the skill and take little mediocre actions, because if you don't take those steps, even if they're not perfect, because there's no such thing as perfection, you will never get through. You have to take the step. And the first step is getting started. All right. So another question that I get asked for, guys, let me see if they have any questions here so far. No questions so far. If another question that gets asked a lot is, what can I create with digital marketing? What can I create? Well, not only you can create digital products of your own, ebooks, mentorship communities, and teach people things that you have already that you're an expert at. Online courses, you can learn about affiliate partnerships, personal branding. You'll learn how to brand yourself and build something of your own. You can also create income by reselling this course. So there's more than one way to create income. All right. And what I'm doing right now is exactly that, sharing the opportunity with you. Have I created products of my own? Absolutely. I have 2 products that I've created. I've created a tool for hairstylists to leverage their income, and I've created an ebook. All right. Those are 2 things I've created. And I love this new me because I didn't know that this stuff was possible for me. This is for anyone, guys, for anyone. All right. So the other question that I get asked a lot, again, also is, how does digital marketing fit into a busy life? All right, very good question. So guess what? Digital marketing, guys, can fit in anyone's life, even if you work full time like me. All right. So for example, I have a 30 to 40 hour work week. That's my norm. Okay. 30 to 40 hours, depending. So I'm a hairstylist for 30 years. So this is to prove that this is for anyone. Okay. I work 30 to 40 hours a week, and I only do a 2-hour workday when I do this business. 2 hours. That's all it takes. That's how simple this business is. It takes 2 hours. All right. And I'm going to show you what the 2 hours look like. So you can kind of see anyone can do this. So you can work around your schedule, because you can break the 2 hours up, morning half hour, another half hour at lunch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can also use automated systems to kind of deliver your videos. Like TikTok lets you schedule your videos. So it's not like you have to like do them and post them right away. Like you can put them on, you can do them a week before or the night before, and then just post them to go, you know? So you can build your space the way you want to, okay? You take small daily actions. That's pretty much it. But the way my 2-hour workday works, guys, is for half an hour of whatever time it is, right? I'm going to say half an hour because that's usually what it takes. I create 7, 30, and 9 and 60-second videos. Sometimes I do more. I'm going to say plus, okay? Sometimes I do more. And why is that? Because I start rambling or talking, and then I want to say more, right? But these are this right here are the videos that people watch the most. Why is that? Because we are in a content creation era. 7-second videos, guys, is those that people will watch and they become very popular. Because we are in a content creation era. It's like fast food. People don't have time to even watch 30 seconds anymore. It's weird. If you don't capture someone's attention in the first 3 seconds, it's very hard to get their attention. I follow my analytics. I see it. It happens. So 7-second videos are the ones that do the best in most cases. In most cases. Why is that? And you have a better reach. Why is that? Because people want fast information. And people are not really like, when you start talking in videos, they kind of like, oh, I don't want to hear the whole thing. Like they don't want to wait till the good stuff, right? So 7-second video gives them an image and gives them words on the screen and gives them their response. Whatever they wanted to see, they saw it in 7 seconds. And this is why this is a content creation era. Because we're in an era that people can't sit still for 2 seconds. So people need 7-second videos to actually listen to stuff. Isn't it incredible? So I'm going to show you what a second video looks like so you can see how ridiculous this is and how easy it is and how anybody can do this. My 30-second videos are a little bit more, intricate. And then the 60 plus, obviously, there's more information. All right. But you don't have to know all these things right now. I'm just going to show you how simple this is. All right. So I'm going to grab my phone. All right. You watch me. All right. I'm going to do a 7-second video. So ready? So I'm going to just kind of like, I have this in my hand. So I'm going to do it like that. So here's my 7-second video. I'm going to press video on my camera, turn my camera around, and I'm just going to say, today I'm talking about my 2-hour workday. That's it. You don't have to say anything on the video. You can actually drink a cup of coffee if you really wanted to. But basically, this video right here that I just did, right? This video was 7 seconds. That's it. Okay. Now, obviously, I would give more value to the video, but then you put words on the screen. Let's say I'm just drinking coffee, right? I'm drinking coffee. So you put words on the screen and people read that. That's what they do. People will read that. So the reason why doing 7-second videos, guys, is crucial to social marketing is that people have a very short attention span. I'm doing great, Jose. Thank you for being here. So here we are in this era, and my 2-hour workday now when I'm home. So I work 4 days, and in January, I'm going down to 3 days. Why am I going down to 3 days? Because I'm going to do digital marketing instead of 40 hours. That's it. I'm going to do this instead. So I'm going down to 3 days, and I'm eliminating more and more time off my schedule because this is how I want to create income. And you can do the same. You can start learning a new skill that's going to help you to create income online. All right. Now, for those of you that are still here and want to know more, I have a link below my, there's an link, a link. There's two little arrows in my profile. You click my picture once, then click it again in the middle, and it'll take you to my profile, which is this right here. Let me show you. And then you can get your Formula Freedom Blueprint and come right back, because you're going to have to sit down and look at that. Okay. So when you go to my link in bio by clicking my picture twice, right? Then you're going to end up here in this profile. You see, this is my profile. There's two little arrows that tell you where to go. This is normal. This is because you have to leave TikTok. This is me by the beach, my favorite place to be at, hands down. You put your email in here. You can read that, put your email in here, and I'll send you the blueprint. Make sure you look for it in your promotions or spam folder and put it into your inbox. That way you get my emails. Okay, that's very important, guys. Okay, so here, this is one of my half hours. All right, do you know what I do with the other half hour? Guys, this is my other. So this is number one. Number two, my other half hour, I respond to emails and comments. That's a half hour or so. I respond to emails and comments. So I'm going from a 40-hour workday to a 2-hour workday, and all I'm doing is creating 3 7-second videos a day. And then I'm doing responding to comments and emails half an hour. I could do that in 10-minute increments in whatever time I have. This is why you can do this as you have a job. This is not the kind of job you leave your job for right away. This is the kind of job you build. This is a building block of a business, okay? This is like an accumulative thing. You don't just say, oh, I'm going to do digital marketing, I'm quitting my job. No, never recommend that. You will start learning a new skill that's going to help you to build something bigger than than you think, right? So then the third thing that I do is I do either of two things, guys. A lot of people don't like doing lives. I didn't think I would ever do lives, and here I am. Okay. But a lot of people don't like doing lives. Guess what? I do either 1 hour live, which completes my 2 hours, or I do about 45 minutes in an ad strategy. And that's an online ad strategy. And guess what this strategy involves? You're going to advertise online for free all over the world. So you're going to reach a broad audience, whether you're here or you're here. And you decide how you want to do it. In my opinion, the fastest way to get your leads and people to come to your website is by doing a live and doing these videos. But if you don't want to do it that way because you're just not ready, then you're not ready. Then you do it at your own pace. But this is how simple it is. This is my 2-hour workday, guys. And let me tell you something. It's so simple to just get it. When you get it, you get it, right? Like when you start doing these little skills, you just get it. And then it becomes such a simple thing. You don't even realize you're doing it. You're just doing it. And it takes about 2 hours. Do you guys have any questions on my 2-hour workday? Any questions? All right. So guys, for those of you that are new here, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you being here. I am going to reintroduce myself because sometimes there's new people. Guys, for those of you that don't know me, if this is your first time here, put a 1 in the comments. My name is Damaris. I'm a hairstylist for 30 years. I've been doing the same thing a long time. Midlife now, I'm moving in a different direction and I'm building the life that I want to wake up to. So if you want to build the life that you want to wake up to, stay for this live and hang out and let's talk about building a new skill, starting to learn a new skill that's going to help you to start your own business online. Okay. And all you have to do is learn a new skill to do that. A lot of us think that you have to be tech savvy to start a business online. You don't. A lot of us think that we have to have all this knowledge and all these followers. You don't. You just have to learn a new skill. And things happen, not overnight, but I'll tell you that right now. There's no such thing as overnight success in anything that you do. Okay. Even if you're saving in the bank, you got to save for years, right? So this is a slow churn kind of business. I like it because it didn't scare me because I had to slowly implement. That's what I love. And I'm learning the skill, this digital marketing skill that's showing me all these things. And it's helping me be around people that are like-minded, people that want to grow like me. You know what I'm saying? People that are ready to learn something new and grow like me. All right. And that's what I was looking for. I was hoping to be part of a community like that. And I got all the things answered. All right. All right, guys. For those of you that just came in, if you need to grab your Formula Freedom Blueprint, there's a little service box on there. You can also grab your blueprint by clicking my picture twice, and that will take you into my profile. And then there's two little arrows there. Put your email in there. It'll take you outside of TikTok. Put your email in there, and then you'll be able to get the Formula Freedom Blueprint so you can see how my business works. Okay, and then you can decide if this is for you. Okay. All right. So we talked about my 2-hour workday. All right. And okay, so it's a 2-hour workday, right? So this is the 2-hour workday. For those of you that are coming in, I worked 30 years, right? 40 hours. Now I'm moving into a 2-hour workday, half an hour, 3 videos, another half hour responding to emails and comments, and another hour either doing a live or 45 minutes doing ad strategy. How many of you okay, let me ask you a question. Let's see how many people are going to answer. How much time do you think the average person stays on social media? Let's see the numbers. Put a number in the comments and answer this question. How many hours a day do you think people hang out on social media scrolling? How many hours? Let's see what we have. Let's see how many people will respond. There are people left. People don't want to answer. There are 24 people right now here, right? There were 80 a minute ago. 4 hours, Andrea. Yes. 5 hours, Star. How many hours, guys? There's 25 people here. How many hours do you think that people hang out on social media doing this on their phone? Just doing this. Anywhere, guys, between 2 and 4 hours. People scroll on their phone. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? So if you have 2 hours to scroll on your phone, you have 2 hours to start your own business. I've solved the mystery here. If you have 2 hours to scroll on your phone, 2 to 4 hours, then you have 2 hours to do your own business online. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't have time to do. Yes, you do. We just choose to put our time in places that don't give us anything back. Why not invest your time in something that can potentially give you income, right? Right? So that's the beautiful thing. So if you're scrolling online, then you can do this. If you're scrolling for 2 hours, then you can. Thank you for the guys that responded. I appreciate that. So our business works on an automation, meaning that I have people right now going to my website and looking at everything I have, potentially purchasing something, right? And I don't have to do anything. I'm hands off. Why is that? Why am I hands off? Because my business works on an automation. My business captures the lead, meaning when you put your email, you're a lead, right? Captures that lead. It tells you about my program and everything that it has to offer. And third, it delivers the product within 5 minutes or so, right? So you'll get a business in a box. Let me explain. So we have this thing that I call a business in a box. When you start digital marketing business with my Formula Freedom Blueprint, guys, you get such a thing that I call the business in a box. And I'm going to just put a little bow around it because I think it deserves a bow. So you get a business in a box, okay? Why is that? Because you're going to start your own business and it's going to be digital. You're going to get a business in a box via email, okay? So let's say you went to my website, put your email on there, you saw the blueprint, you're like, I want to start this business. I know this is going to work. Look at all the successes and everything else. You pick a program. We have 5 programs. We'll talk about the programs in a little bit. And you say, I'm going to start with one of the programs, right? So I'm going to pick one of the 5. And then you purchase it and you pay for it and it gets delivered to your email. Okay. What happens when you get this business in a box is that you get a program, which is your digital marketing education. Okay. You get a program, you'll get a website because you're going to have a business. You're going to have a business. You're going to be the CEO of your business, guys. You will be in charge of everything, except you're going to learn step by step, right? And then you'll have your own website, which you only have to pay for one time, because unless you get the lowest programs, you'll have to upgrade. But if you get the bundle pack, you have a one-time website fee, okay? A one-time program fee, and that's it. And then you have an automation system that is free. This is provided for you because this is what's going to run your business. This is the machine of your business, the automation system. And I'm going to walk you through how that works and how that looks like. All right. Are you guys finding this interesting? Put a yes in the comments if you find that this is interesting. Let me know. All right. So when you start your own digital marketing business, you get with us a business in a box. All right. And this is what you get. You get your program, you get your website and your automation system, and then you can start learning immediately the tools and all the step-by-step training via video. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate that. So this is how this works. So I have a business that works for me on automation. Somebody goes there, purchases, looks at the product, looks at what I have to offer, sees my website, right? And they literally purchase what they want. They get paid right away. I get paid right away because it goes straight into my bank account, right? We're going to talk about another thing. We're going to talk about how much money you're going to make, right? And then guess what happens? Then you start learning the digital marketing skills to set up your whole system, okay? And you're going to have your own business. You'll be the CEO of your business. Now, the beautiful thing about this, guys, is that you will have a business of your own, but you will not be in business alone. Okay. You are going to be the CEO of your company, but you will not be alone. You will not be alone. And why is it that I say that? Well, you will be the CEO of your company, but you will have a community that is doing the same thing you're doing. They're growing just like you, learning the online skills, setting up their business, doing their thing, right? And here in the community, you'll have all the support and mentorship that you need, aside from what's in the program that you just bought. You get extra mentorship. All right. So this is the beauty. So you're going to be the CEO. You're going to have your business in a box that's going to help you to learn the skills. You're going to learn the skills to create content. All right. And you're going to learn all things digital marketing, You're going to get certified. And you're going to make, here's the big number, 100% profit every time you sell. Right there. 100% profit. That's how much you make. Why is that? Because when you purchase this business in a box, you get the resale rights. So the program becomes yours. You put your name on it. When you go to my website and you see my name on the website, that's my business name. All right? That's my business name. So I am able to take this business, make it my own, work my 2-hour workday. Nobody's telling me when to work. I learn the skills, put my business together. It has a beautiful website that comes with it. It's all done for you. You don't have to figure anything out. You don't have to figure out emails. You don't have to figure out anything. The only thing you have to learn is the skill of content creation. And then you'll learn digital marketing via email. You're going to learn email and all that good stuff. All right. So this is how this business works. You will learn to earn, right? And then you will make 100% profit every time you sell. Now, these courses that you have here, you get the resale rights for them, but this is not all. This is just part of the business. In this business, you're going to learn how to create products of your own, how to create communities, how to learn about affiliate marketing. Okay, you're going to learn about TikTok Shop, UGC, branding yourself. You're going to learn to build your own businesses, your own things that you get to run. If you have a skill, a trade, if you've been in a business for a long time, you have a gift to offer. People don't realize this. People think that they're going to start something, right? Or that they don't have enough to value to teach. I've been in the industry for 30 years. I have a lot to offer to hairstylists, to people around the world. I even have skills that have nothing to do with hairstyling, right? I do. I have those skills, and those are things that you will learn which those skills are, how you want to put yourself out there, right? And you can build communities and create income, passive income through that. So this is the new way, guys. People love community. People love community, and building communities and teaching people that are behind you. There's always someone behind you that doesn't know what you know. There's always someone looking for inspiration or to learn something new. All right. But if you learn these skills, you're able to put them together, right? You're able to do this. You're going to learn so much about content creation. This is the key here, the content creation part. All right. And you will learn these skills. You just have to be willing to learn a new skill and invest in yourself. All right. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for the follow, guys. I really appreciate that. I can really start talking and rambling, so you got to forgive me, but thanks for the follow. I really appreciate that. So if you have any questions, this is the time to do it. Guys, I'm going to go into my 5 programs. Okay. I do a 1-hour live. I'm already at 41 minutes. I am very strict with my time. Remember, I have a 2-hour workday. I'm not going to do more than I have to, right? I could go over, but I prefer to stick to the 2-hour workday. All right. So if you haven't done so already, go ahead and grab your Formula Freedom Blueprint, guys. It's very simple. If you're having a hard time getting to the website, this is how you do it. You're going to go to this picture here. There's a little picture here. Click that. Then you click the picture that comes up in the middle of the screen again. It'll take you to this here, right here. This is my profile. And you see it says Freedom Formula Blueprint right there, the arrow. You click it. You go here, and it takes you to my website, okay? I come here, I show up every day. I just don't have an exact time. I'm here pretty much every day. You can follow me and get notifications, and then it'll tell you when I'm here again, okay? So then in my profile, there's a little bell. After you follow me, just click it and it'll notify you when I go live. So you put your email on there, send it to yourself. When you send it to yourself, a video with my mentor is going to show up. She's going to talk about the business and what yada yada, right? You're welcome, Star Moon. And then she's going to say, do you want the blueprint? And you're going to say yes. Click that button. Takes you to the blueprint. It teaches you, it shows you everything, how the business works, how people around the world are creating income. It also takes you to my story is in there. You'll see it. You'll also see people that are having extreme success in the business, right? This business just started about 3.5 years ago, guys, and we have multimillionaires all over, anywhere between 6 figures and multimillionaires all over the world. All right. So this is one of those things that if you start now, you learn those skills. This industry is going to triple in revenue within the next 3 years. Triple. People that are in the digital marketing business are going to, and you can Google it, guys. You can Google it. People that are in the digital marketing business content creation is going to go up the roof. All right. So this is the time to get in TikTok, YouTube, start your channels. You'll learn all of that in the program, by the way. All right. So that's something that you're interested in. You'll learn all of that in the program. And it doesn't take rocket science. It really doesn't. You just learn how to set up your YouTube channel with a video. We have video prompts, or TikTok, or whichever platform you prefer. Facebook, Instagram, you decide what you want, where you want to put your info. You want to go faceless and you don't want to show your face? You could do that too. All right. Now, I always say to people, yes, people are doing really well with faceless, but my opinion is that with faceless, it's harder for people to see that you're a real person. That's why I like doing the content creation. All right. All right, guys. So let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to keep going. All right. I'm going to talk about my 5 programs, and then I'm going to show you inside and show you how to get them. Okay. So we have 5 programs. Thank you for the hearts, guys. So the one thing I love about my program, guys, is that the way we're set up, this is, like I said, we attract our customers to us. That's the way we do business. I'm glad that you're finding it clear. Thank you. We do attraction marketing, right? Let me turn this around for a second because I get dizzy every time. So we do a thing called attraction marketing, which is we learn the skills to do content creation that attracts customers to us, right? And they want to know more, and they go to our link in bio and they want to buy our product. This is how we do it, right? So because we do content creation, we do not have to email anybody in the sense of like reaching out to people that we know. We don't have to make a list of people that we're going to share our business with. We don't have to call our friends and family or inventory. Okay. We don't have to do any of that. We don't have to keep inventory. We don't have to ship anything, right? We don't have to ship anything. We really don't. Hold on a second. We don't have to ship anything. Sorry, my son was texting me. We don't have to ship anything, right? We don't have to call our friends and family and bother us or DM everybody on Facebook. No, content creation does it all for us. Our automation system literally does the work. Okay, so that's what I love the most about my business. For us, our automation system literally does the work. Okay, so that's what I love the most about my business. I'm going to walk you through my 5 programs. So for those of you that are looking into starting your own business and you've been kind of contemplating on this and you want something that doesn't have shipping, right? That doesn't require shipping, that doesn't require inventory, that doesn't require an enormous amount of expense, right? That's basically, if you want to get the top tier program, it's a one-time payment, one-time website. Nothing has ever been like that done, because even when I've started my other businesses, I've had to pay for yearly or monthly for my websites. There's no such thing. This is a one-time thing unless you're upgrading. So if you buy a lower tier program, you'll have to upgrade in order to do that. But if you buy the top tier program, you have all the tools and you only have to buy it once. Okay, so that's the first thing. So we have 5 programs. The first program is called the bundle pack. So it's a bundle pack. Okay. The second program is the Legacy 2.0. The third program is Digital Mastery. The fourth program is Passive Daily Pay. And the fifth program is Launchpad. Now this program here starts at $100. Look at how simple it is to start your online business if you really wanted to. $100. There's a website payment of $39. Okay, for that one. All right, one time. But if you upgrade, you have to pay the difference again. You have to pay the difference plus the website. That's the only difference. All right. Now then you have the passive daily pay, which is $300. And I'm going to tell you how all this works. Okay. This one also has a $39 website fee. But if you want to upgrade, then you have to upgrade the difference plus the website. And this one is a $600 and it also has a $39 website fee. This one is $900 and it has a $39 website fee one time. And if you want a bundle pack, it's $1,400 and it has a $69 website fee. This here is the most popular product. It is a bundle pack in Spanish and English. You are able to start your business in 2 languages and you're able to service people all over the world because it's a Spanish and English product, this one right here. When you buy this one on here, this is the biggest expense you'll ever have, which is a $1,400 one time. You get your program, your website, and your automation system. This is this has 2 websites. That's why it's $69. But that's it. That's all you're spent in your business. How many people can tell me how much money it takes to start their own business? It takes a lot. And you don't have to have inventory with digital marketing. You don't have to have shipping cost. You don't have to have any of that, right? All of the things that you have with a regular business that's physical, that you're selling things, you don't have any of that because this product can be resold over and over again. Now remember, this course reselling, you get the resale rights for, okay? But this is not all you're going to learn in this program. This is a way to create income to start. You're going to learn to create your own products. You create affiliate marketing, your own ebooks, digital products, courses, all the things that you want to learn. And then you can start chipping away and learning this. Community building. You're going to learn all of that inside this program. Okay. So the course resale is just the icing on the cake because you're selling a product at a high ticket sales. So you're creating income smarter, not harder. Because this product is worth more than $6,000. All right, guys. So this is how this works. And this is how people are creating income. All right. So let me go and explain to you how these programs work. So let's say that you decide I'm purchasing the $900 Legacy Builder program, right? And you purchased it today and you sold it one time in the month, right? Let's say the first month you sold it once and you made back your profit. So now you're in profit mode. When you sell this product, you get $900 back. You're in profit mode, all right? Remember, we're doing content creation here. But let's say that you take the same product, because remember, you don't have to rebuy it, okay? And you're going to go and let's say you do 2 of them a month. You sell 2 of them a month. Then this one goes into your bank account. There is no affiliate here. You get 100% profit. Remember that. 100% profit. Okay. How does this work? This is how this is the business model. When you have a resale rights to a product with 100% profit, you make 100% profit. You're buying the resale rights. All right. And this is how this works, guys. Okay. This is how this works. Guys, I would love it if you would share this live and go ahead and tap on that screen to help more people come into the room. All right. The moment I start talking about numbers, everybody gets scared. So here is this program, right? The Legacy Builder 2.0. And this right here, if you sell just 2 in 1 month, we're just talking small numbers, right? This is what you get. Imagine what this could do for your family. What can $1,800 do for your family? Just think about it. What can $1,800 do for your family? Can $1,800 pay for the biggest bill in your house, which is your rent or mortgage? Or part of it, most of it? Guys, this is life-changing money, in my opinion. Can this pay your bills, your car payments, your insurance? Can this be savings? Can this be vacation money? I mean, think about all the things you can do with an extra $1,800 a month. And this is literally what this program does. It changes people's lives because even if you're just selling 1 of these a month, you're making big bucks. Let's say, for example, you have a product that you want to sell. Let's say lipstick, because I always say lipstick. And you make $10 every time you sell that lipstick. Do you know how many lipsticks you have to sell to make $900? 90. You have to sell 90 lipsticks to make $10 and make $900. Would you like to make, put a yes in the comments, would you like to make $900 one time or sell something 90 times? Put a yes in the comments because let me tell you something. That is one of the things that I never understood. I've done this. I've sold products for other people. And I felt like, why am I making I have to work so hard to make $10? Like that's how I felt. Now, just one of these gives you the $900. This can be a supplement to your income every month or more, depending on how good you do, right? And this is the kind of thing that is mind-blowing to me, that there's products like this out there and people don't know about them, or they're just like skeptical, right? They're skeptical. Do you guys have any questions before I get to the end of my live? I would love to answer any questions. Let me know while I drink some water. Let me know, guys, if you have any more questions. Now, remember, there are no monthly fees. It's a one-time investment if you buy the bundle pack. there's one thing I do want to tell you. For the month of July, we have a special, a birthday special. My mentor, the owner and the founder of this business, she turned 56. I wanna really walk you through this. You're welcome, Starmoon. She turned 56. Okay, did I do this right? Okay, yeah. So she turned 56. So she is doing a raffle. So every time somebody purchases the bundle pack, which is this one, there is a raffle that every time she sells we sell 56, she pulls out one of these people, does a raffle, right? This is a raffle. And we have the chance to win $1,000. So every time she reaches 56 people that sell this one of these people win $1,000. The odds are really low. Like the odds are really high for someone that wants to win. So what happens, guys? Do you know what happens with this? That this will pay for this if you win it. You only have like a $400 payment. Imagine that. And then if you sell it to the people, you get another ticket in if you have one customer. So you could potentially make a couple $1,000s without doing anything, right? Just starting in. And every week there is a giveaway. Okay. This week we have an Apple iPad. This week. So all the people that purchase any of the programs, any of them, even if it's not this one, they get into a free Apple Pad. On Sunday, that will be tomorrow, will be the raffle. So imagine if you purchase something today, you'll be into that raffle. And it gets shipped to you wherever you are. It doesn't matter where you live. So this is what we're doing. So this is her birthday. This is her birthday celebration. She turned 56. All right, guys. So that's another bonus. And then there's one more bonus. All right. For those of you that like bonuses. So you have a chance to win $1,000 in the month of July. All right. The other bonus is a vacation bonus, which I have on my website, and you can see it. I'm going to send, you have to go see it yourself. It's on the website. You get access to, whoever purchases the bundle pack gets access to a 5-day, 6-night vacation. All right. And that's from me. So that's a totally different thing. So if you're interested in that, you go ahead and do that. All right, guys, for those of you that have any questions, when you receive your blueprint, okay, let me just put this out here one more time. When you receive your blueprint, okay, go ahead and email me back and let me know that you received it. And with any questions, okay? And that's pretty much how I'd rather communicate that way, because it's easier for me to respond. I can even do a video for you and respond with a video. All right? Any questions, guys? The service box below, I just put it in there before I go. And then you'll be able to go ahead and grab your blueprint, all right? Or you can go straight up there. I do have to respond to all the people that ask questions, so I will be doing that after the live. Do you have, guys, any Star Moon, any questions? Jose, Antonio, Eric, user 46, Concur, Rocio, KCN, SDW, any questions before I go? You're welcome. Any questions? You're welcome. Any questions? Make sure you grab your Formula Freedom Blueprint, Star Moon. All right, guys, thank you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.